everyone, welcome back to my space. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. I'm here to do your free psychic tarot reading and I'm excited because you guys, I picked up this energy of, it's sort of like a kaleidoscope going forward. Yeah, I'm changing up the space again so that, I can actually illustrate big things and, maybe act out more vigorously some of the channelings. So let me know if you guys like it, how you guys are digging it or not. I always like to see that. It's a kaleidoscope of, it's like, okay, it's like when your life ends, they say you flash your eyes, your life flashes before your eyes kind of a thing. It's like that, but you can see that happening with two different things. It's like you can take your life down this path or that path, and you're kind of rolling time forward to see, everything going on. So what I'm going to do is continue to shuffle these cards, and then I will start to do the popper method to see the energies, because I kind of want to get the personalities, the archetypes, the who, and then we'll see the energies at play, like what's going on in between you guys. Because I do feel like there's an other involved here. It's like the centering energy, the person that this probably is. Whoa! Is the Empress with the Six of Cups and the Hanged Man. So this is someone who is, here's what's interesting, you guys. I feel like this is the dominant energy, but I don't know if it's you. I don't know if I'm looking at this through your eyes. Anyway, so this is you or this other person, but I feel like this is the dominant energy that I'm looking at this from, but I don't think it's you. Anyway, this is someone who is contemplating a change of mind, a change in perspective, a change in position about something. So this is one of the kaleidoscopes. So this is someone who already kind of has everything. This is someone who's very well defined in terms of, I know who I am. This is someone who already has an identity. So maybe you have a YouTube channel and you are known for woodworking, like your YouTube all about woodworking, something like that, where it's like the Empress, this person is the makeup artist guru of blah, 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 blah. And what they're thinking about, what they need to have a change in perspective about is something that is outdated, some sort of outdated, outmolded, older way of thinking. Let me put it that way, okay? So that's person number one. What's this other energy? Who are they dealing with? Who is the Empress dealing with, please? Who is the Empress dealing with, or what? Oh, taking the top card, the Magician. Okay. All right, mate. No, seriously. Yes, this other person is the manifestor. This is the person who can just whip it out of thin air and create magic. Okay, are holding that rod. It is this tool of divination that steers all of the power into, a concentrated force, a concentrated, I'm going to point my, okay? This person, and they even, see how he's pointing downward? He's pointing downward. He has the baton pointing up in the air, and then he has the finger pointing down to earth. He's literally like grabbing the power from above, that's like a lightning rod of attracting that energy, and then pointing it. I can almost do the full thing if my arms weren't so incredibly long. And then he points the other finger down to the earth. It's like he's willing the forces, he's willing the power from above to be applied at something down here in the terrestrial area. So this other person's trying to do something. Like, this other person has an objective. They're like single focused, totally single focused on something. And the other person is like way more relaxed, like this other person. So one of you has a lot of internal tension is what it feels like, and the other person does not. I feel like whoever the Magician is, it's like, I want to create, I want to do something, I want to invent something. I want to, but the other person's like, let's just enjoy life. Let's see what's going on between these two individuals. Guys, so 2 cards came out and one fell face down on both piles. I will show you exactly how it just came out. It came out like that and literally came out like that. So on top of the Empress, we have the Page of Staves. On top of the Magician, we have the 3 of Cups. I'm keeping them like that because that's how they literally, one flew this way, the other one flew like fluttered a little bit over. I feel like the Magician is very open to laughing, drinking, celebrating. And I feel like the Empress is needing a breath of fresh air with this Page of Wands. I feel like she needs new ideas, new. 6 of Pentacles also here between them. One has to reach across the aisle. Just kidding. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, and then these other 2 cards just fell out together, the World and the Strength. So these guys are all together. The Queen of Wands, the World, and the Strength are all together. That is so revealing, you guys. So whoever this Empress is, this could be a man or a woman, this Empress. What they're doing is trying to make a decision, the kaleidoscope decision that's not based on their sexual desires. If you're the Magician, you are so sexually attractive to this person that they're having difficulty making some kind of decision about you objectively. Because the queens are all assimilated in the Empress. The Empress is all the queens in one. Every woman. You guys know the song. So Emperor at the bottom of the deck, just saying. But back to what I was saying. So this Empress is trying to make a decision but finding difficulty because they are using I'm not saying they're using their inner Queen of Wands is being like very stimulated and very activated. So it's like this person's joie de vivre, like this Magician's like, like whatever that energy is, it's very sexually attractive to the Empress, and they're being challenged to make a responsible decision. The Karma card, the Saturnian card, with the World, like this needs to close out. You need to close out this cycle and start a new cycle. It's almost like the maturation of the passion energy from an adolescent lust into a productive, procreative drive is what they're flatter to me. That's how they're giving it to me. And this Page of Wands reflects their current sort of it's this now. 3 of Swords with the 8. Oh, work isn't going so well for someone. there's something, either they're disappointing at work or someone or something is disappointing them at work. There's something disappointing about a skill set. They could be less qualified, or there's something in the air about not as qualified, not as skilled as someone else, somewhere, something. But I sense this insecurity or a disappointment about yourself or the other, themselves or the other person. So the magician, the empress, someone here is feeling insecure about their capabilities, is how I feel it. Disappointed. Is it going to be good enough? Am I going to be good enough? Is it going to be good? What was that? Is it going to be good enough? Oh man, Mercury retrograde. Is it going to be good enough? Sorry, okay. I think it's the space. I think me having more space is like what did we do? Okay, I did just pick it up with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's yours. I'm going to keep it. Four of Pentacles, about keeping things. Okay, let's go ahead and start clarifying. I will use this deck to clarify. You know what? Remember when earlier before these two cards came out separately? This little dude, the Page of Wands, landed on top of the Empress pile, and the Three of Cups landed on top of the Magician. They're bringing them together kind of just like this to me. And it does look like an invitation to a party, and separating them again, it's like the Empress is the one who has the page and it's the Magician who has the party. So I feel like it will be the Empress that sends the invitation, that dispatches a page, go invite Magician to a party. It could work the other way, where the page brings news of an invitation to the Empress, who has to make a decision. But I don't really feel that. I feel like it's the former. Because the Magician is just in the Three of Cups. They're only focused on their objective. They're not really thinking about the Empress in the way that the Empress is thinking about this, if that makes any sense, okay? So there could be an invitation to a party. There could be a party. There could just be something carefree, loose, a barbecue, an outing, a game, a show, just something lightweight, carefree. Okay, so let's clarify this over here, the Empress's energy, the Empress pile. What else do we need to know about this person? This Empress who's having a hard time. They're taking a long time to think of this commitment. Holy shit. I don't know how heavier it could possibly get with the Hierophant and the Judgment card. That's being really bogged down with commitment. So this Empress is really thinking hard about, that's why they're taking so long. It's a really big commitment. Like, this person is not going to go back. This person is not going to change their mind. They're not going to double back once they decide. That's it. That's it. So they have to look down all these different kaleidoscopes, all these different potentialities. I am getting this sort of nostalgia about their childhood, though, with this Six of Cups. Like, their own personal, like, they could be literally looking at their life, analyzing their life from like zero until now, and looking out and wondering what is it, just thinking about it. What's next? Where am I going from here? That kind of a thing. Okay, let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles. This is something between you two. This is where someone reaches across the aisle here. Nobility of the spirit, being generous with the other, and distributing your attentions upon those who deserve it, like the Empress. We have the Empress, which is interesting because we also, beneath her, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Bachelor, the Bachelorette. It's the single girl card of the tarot. It's I'm independent, I'm free, I'm individual, I am unattached. With the Empress, who's very attached, who's very, very committed, very, very attached. We do connect it. I'll show you. We do connect it. Okay. We thread the energies on the Watch Natalie channel. That's what we do. Spelled Natalee. It's one of the kaleidoscopes. Commitment, singlehood, freedom. I hate to put it that way, but it's where we are. They got to weigh this out. They have to balance these scales. Let's take a look at the Magician. The Magician and the Three of Cups. It's interesting because the Magician's not like thinking about this like at all. They're not thinking about how it's... Anyway, the Magician and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the Magician is the person who's receiving all of this attention. This is the person who is just living their life, free spirit, individual. I have my drive, I have my goals, my ambitions, I love my life. You know, and it's this Empress who has clocked the Magician, and this Empress goes, my, this would be very interesting person to live with. So it's the Empress who is more assessing the situation. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles just falls right into the Magician's lap. Like it's this proposal or this offer or this, you know, and take a look at how this is manifesting. For some of you, this is, you know, love, work, career, family, what have you. Yeah, this Magician gets, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this will down here. This is like the sexuality. It's yours. Oh my God. And the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot and the Sun and the Justice and the Ace of Swords and the Star and even the Three of Swords. And that's where it stops. Holy shit. You literally have the Magician, the Six of Pentacles. It basically brings back all of this energy back in here, except we're adding success, achievement, actualized, realized ambitions, happiness, clarity. And then this is really legal. This is super legal, in your favor, truth, honesty, integrity. Everything goes great, signing contracts. And then healing the broken heart at the very end of it. It's healing the sense of inadequacy. Here's this funny thing, is that I feel like the Empress doesn't feel like she's good enough. I feel like the Empress is the one who's feeling this. I don't have enough skills. I don't have enough of this. I don't have enough of that. But once they reach out across the hall, across the way, they literally are reaching out to the Magician, and these cards are touching each other. They were right next to each other. And then with the Chariot right under it, it's a home run. It's a slam dunk. Slam dunk. That opens up into clarity, conversation, talking things through, being judicious. And once that really opens up, it dissipates, it heals that that sphere of inadequacy. So these two people are not talking about this yet. So if you're talking to this person, if these two people are in conversation, they don't talk about this. They talk about sports, the weather, business, work, or whatever it is. But they don't talk about their relationship to each other. They don't talk about their own connection. Okay? Wow. This has been extremely revealing. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. We have another card. Oh, the Page of Cups. You know, it's a little bit of an apology energy, but it's more so, it's really sweet. It's really, really, really sweet. It sounds strange, but I'm getting falling in love. Like you start to fall in love. I know that sounds strange. Let's clarify it with, hold on. Okay. I have like a whole thing of cards here. Okay, that's all of them. Okay. I want more information on the Page of Cups. It's just not enough for me. It's an itty bitty little page. To clarify a big energy like the Wheel of Fortune, it's just bizarre. What else do we need to know about the page? Is there a message this page is delivering? What else do we need to know about this Page of Cups? Page. You guys ready for this? Na na na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Now we're getting somewhere. More major arcana to clarify the major arcana Wheel of Fortune. So this connects back to the Chariot. So really, it really kind of comes back to the Empress reaching out, extending across the hall. Because honestly, you guys, the Magician is going to live their life and just do whatever they're doing and follow their drive and their passion and their this and their that. It's up to the Empress to actually be the one to reach out to this person. That's when everything moves. That's when everything comes into alignment and balance and chemistry. Okay? That's when everything turns, is when the Empress is the one. And I know that the Empress doesn't think that, or like the Empress is not the person to do that. So it's going to feel very alien to this person, whoever is channeling this Empress energy. This is also the person in that kaleidoscope energy looking at the future, thinking about the different potentialities. So if this Empress can, oh, that's what it is. That's hilarious. This is someone who does not get up off of their chaise to go and get what they want. Very different and unlike the Magician. They're different people, very, very different people, very interesting. This Magician goes out and gets exactly what they want. They go out, they make a plan, they have that inner pull to go for their dreams, go for what they want. I would not be surprised if this Empress energy was a man and this Magician energy was a female. I'm sure that works in some cases, but for some of you, it could be reversed, where this Empress energy is a woman and this more masculine energy and the Magician energy is a man, but I'm kind of feeling it reversed. Anyway, so that's for someone out there. Whoever the Empress energy is, they're a person who lets things come to them. They don't go out for things. They attract what they want. And this Magician is not taking the bait. The Magician is not in that energy of, I'm going to go look for an Empress. Magician's going to go make magic. So it's up to the Empress. And that's probably why we have the Page of Staves over on her side, because you need to have a change in perspective about how you're going to get what you want. We both all of us have masculine energies and feminine energies. You don't always want to get what you want the Empress way. Sometimes you want to be an emperor. You don't always want to get what you want the Magician's way. Sometimes you want to be chill and just be an Empress and let it come to you. But the wisdom comes in knowing when to hustle and when to flow. So that's what the Empress here is learning. The Empress has got to be the one to reach out. to that Nine of Pentacles, that single person, that bachelor person. Who's the Magician? Okay, let's get Oracle for you really quickly, because then that's when everything else kind of turns. You know, it's like then you finally start talking about this stuff. Yeah, but the Empress has major fears of inadequacy, major fears, past disappointments even, where people had rejected the Empress because of something. It could have even been that, you know, they just rejected her for something technical or some, you know, whatever it is, and never really got over it. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries energy. So it's time to take action. It's time to get the ball rolling. It's time to get going, Empress. So I feel like it'll be in divine timing though, like for real, for real. All this over here, like when it shifts, when that's all going to be like at the right moment of healing, the right, you know what I'm saying? The right. It'll be the right moment. Bottom of the deck, don't let pride get in your way. That's very for the Empress. We have two Empresses. It could be a little overindulgent, over luxurious. Also sort of entitled. Don't let pride get in your way. If you don't want to be the first one to reach across the hall, reach across the aisle, then you're not the one who has the nobility of the spirit. And you won't get together with a wonderful magical magician. And, you know, this reading goes on to the next pair of energy sources that are vibrating in this exact frequency, who might make a different decision, overcome their pride, end up with the Magician, and then right off into the sunset. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this reading with me. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So if you'd like a personal reading with me and you'd like to hear me talk about your life, you can go ahead and book me at the link below. It's theartigan.com/shop, and we'll add you to the queue. You'll get your own assigned reading date. For those of you already in the list, in the queue, my Querents, you can add the 24-hour rush if you get like super impatient. It's always available to you. So if you book your place in line now, you can always add it later. And there's also other goodies, other extended. So an extended might be more suited to you instead of, there are no extendeds for the dailies, by the way, than a personal reading. Or if a personal reading better suits you. For this, it's simple. It's time to take action. Don't let pride get in your way. The Empress needs to reach out across to the Magician. That's simple. So if there are major blocks that you're coming up against, give yourself some time. Give yourself some time. Okay? But if there's anything else that you'd like to inquire about, you know where to find me, my love. So take care. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Get together and you guys do things. Take action. I am feeling like there's a hater around you. I am feeling like jealous energy of someone feeling left out though. She's trying, having difficulty, but trying. That fantasy solidifies down into a vision, and it turns out to be happy, clarifying, which for her it's showing up as immaturity. For her right now in this situation, if this is resonating for you, it's like too much of the same too. Like it's not changing. It's like literally the merry-go-round. Why they just don't feel bad. They just don't feel bad. They don't stay feeling bad. They're just, it's very easy for them to be this climber type person. And it's to your detriment. They're taking advantage of you. But not everyone gets the view from the inside of the castle like this Ten of Pentacles. Not everyone gets to, you know what I'm saying? But this person wants to. This person has that ambition to achieve. So it looks like they're opening up to you about that, or you are opening up to someone else. What is this going to do to the image? Because they don't want to reject an Empress. They don't want to let this opportunity pass them by. This is the thing. This is the action. This is the... and the Knight of Swords is more